Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Anita Louise. Today I'm going to show you how I make this super cute bow pillow, and I'm super excited about this project, you guys, because I've been wanting to make this for like 5 months. Seriously, my office is kind of made with all sorts of like hand-me-down furniture from around to the house, and so over here I have this little couch that I put a cute little crochet bedspread on, and I just think that my couch needs some pillows, right? It looks kind of sad over there. So I want to make this. I've been wanting to make this pillow, and I just haven't made it yet because I've had so many other project ideas that I've been doing. Like, seriously, guys? Oof. Literally, I have to show you guys. I have projects for the next 4 years. Literally. So this poor little project, my poor little couch, has been without a pillow for quite some time now. So today we're going to make the bow pillow, and you don't really need that much stuff for it. We need some fabric. We're going to cut into 2 pieces. A doily. I made this one myself from an old crochet magazine from 18 years ago. But any doily will do. You can make your own, or you can get one at a secondhand store, or you may just have one laying around your house. This is a really good project if you have a doily that like has a stain on it or has a little hole or something on it. This one doesn't, so it's in pretty good condition, except that it took two balls of yarn to make it, and I did not get them from the same dye lot. So I don't know if you can tell, but the edge is a little lighter than the inside, so I guess this doily does have a little issue, but I kind of like the way it turned out, honestly. It kind of gives it like an ombre effect, right? Meh. So, fabric, doily, scissors to cut your fabric, measuring tape, some type of measuring tape or like a measuring board thingy if you've got that, and a glue gun. And this will be to attach the doily to the fabric, but also you can use this if you don't have a sewing machine or you don't feel like sewing. You can do this to adhere the edges of your pillow, and I'll show you how to do that too. So stay tuned. So we're gonna make an adorable little doily pillow. Here we go. All right, so first of all, guys, here, let me tilt you down a little bit. Okay. So my fabric, I'm just going to cut into 2 pieces, and I've decided that the measurement should be, let's see, what did I write down? 15 by 20 for one piece and 4 by 24. So I just bought a half of a yard of fabric at the fabric shop, and they cut it a tiny bit big, so I've actually got 19 inches instead of 18, so that's cool. But let me think, even if you just get a half a yard and they actually cut it like right, I think you'll still be good to go with this. So we're going to measure out, let's see, what's my first one? 15 by 20. Okay, so I'm going to chop this one at the 15 line, and I'm not even going to do this super exact, guys. I'm just going to fold it. Swoop. All right, that's where my 15 is, and I'm just going to snip it across. Choppa, 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 choppa. There we go. Now, so 15 by, there's our 15, by 20. And I'm going to do it this way, where I have the edge of the fabric here already together. I'm going to use that so I don't have to sew that side. And I'm going to fold this also to get to my 20. Doesn't have to be super exact. Once you get it kind of scrunched up as a pillow, nobody's going to know if your rectangle is perfect. So good enough, right? It's going to be so beautiful. So I picked this mauve color. Originally I picked an aqua color, and it was really pretty, but I don't know, I just thought for my office I kind of like this mauve better. All right, so we've got our 15 by 20 right here. This one is going to be our 4 by 24. Oh, measuring tape. So it's about 4. It's 4.5. You know what? I'm going to leave it at that because that's fine. And 24, right about there. So this one here is just extra fabric that we don't need for anything, but maybe we'll use it for a future project. Extra fabric. There we go. Okay, so next we need to sew our little rectangle into a pillow. And, oh, I forgot to plug my glue gun in. And I need an extension cord for this to reach over to my desk. Okay, so hold on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we've got the glue gun. It is warming up. I've got some melty glue. It's might be hot enough. Okay, guys, so like I said, if you don't want to sew it, that's totally cool. You can do this glue gun trick, which is really easy. You just take your glue gun. Let's see if we can get like get a close-up for you guys. You put your bead of glue along the edge of your fabric, like about like an eighth of the way, an eighth of an inch in, something like that, fourth of an inch maybe. Run a bead of glue down, and then you just seal it up like that. And you do that on all four sides, and it creates kind of like a seam, just like a sewing machine would. But you want to leave one little space open, like a little hole open here, so that you can turn your pillow inside out, or right side in rather, when you're ready to. Okay, but I am going to use my sewing machine, so let me get that set up right over here. And oh, like I was saying before, so the doily, it's good to use a doily that's like a little bit damaged or something, because we're gonna put glue all over this. So if it's like, you know, family heirloom, something that your grandma made that you're like in love with, don't use it for this project, because I mean, unless you just, you know, are gonna keep your pillow forever and want to keep it as a, for me, I well, this one, I'll probably, like, I'll make the pillow, and then, you know, after a while I'll be bored with my pillow and I'll probably want to toss it, or maybe take it apart. Like, I might try to take the doily off and salvage it, but I'm just thinking it's going to be a little gluey, so I might not want to do that. And this doily, I love it. It's beautiful. I made it for my office, and I've used it for a while in here, but now I'm making myself a new doily that's going to have pink roses on it, so I'm okay with kind of destroying that one. It's totally fine. Okay, so let us unglue our glue gun for a moment, because I'm going to plug in my sewing machine. All right, I have blue thread in here. I'm just gonna go with it. Because honestly, nobody's going to be looking at the tiny little edges of my pillow, let's be real. Okay, let's scoot this over so you guys can see. So I'm just putting 1/4 inch seams on it. Yep. Quarter inch, yeah. The quilter in me still goes with a 1/4 inch seam, even if it's a pillow. It's not a quilt, but it's okay. All right, so we're going to sew. If you're a real sewer and you want to do 1/2 inch seams, that's okay too. So our pillow, let's see, we did 15 inches by 20. So if you do your 1/4 inch seams, you'll have a pillow that is a 14 by 19. And if you do your 14.5 by 19.5, and if you do your 1/2 inch seams, you'll end up with a 14 by 19 pillow. So either way, it gives you the difference of a 1/2 inch in your final product. All right, I'm going to stop there on this side, lift my needle up, cut my thread. So I'm going to leave my opening here for turning it inside out, or right side in. So I'm going to skip about 4, 5, maybe 6 inches. There we go, and continue sewing so it'll have that little opening there. All right, stick my thread, and now we have our, let's see, this one is 14.5 by 19.5 square. Let's move you out of the way, sewing machine, and I'm gonna reattach my glue gun because I'm gonna need it again for attaching my doily. All right, come here, glue gun. There we go. Ooh. Let's grab a magazine to set that on so my glue doesn't run everywhere. Okay, so pillow, let's turn you right side out, right sided. I really like this color. If you guys couldn't tell, I kind of love mauve right now. It's on my coffee cup. And my husband even got me some mauve carnations the other day. Oh, it was very sweet. All right, so once this is all right side out, now we need to grab our stuffing. And we can start the stuffing process. Oh, I didn't include that in the supplies. We need stuffing to make your pillow. Unless you're just buying, you could actually use a rectangle shaped pillow that you buy at the store. And then just, buy maybe a contrasting color fabric for the little bow part that's going to pinch it in the middle. But since we're making our own, we do need stuffing. So we'll add that to the supply list. All right, let me go get my stuffing. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we've got stuffing. So, funny story, I actually forgot to buy stuffing for this project, so I took it from another pillow, so we'll see if anyone notices that we're missing a pillow from our house. All right, I'm betting no one's gonna notice. Oh, and guys, it's a great idea. You can totally do that. Like, you'll get bored with the pillows in your house and just tear them apart, take the stuffing out, and use them for a new pillow. You can have, new pillows for every season, or just whenever you change your decor, or whenever you just feel like making a new pillow. Let's see, you do want to fluff it up a little bit though, because once it's been mashed into another pillow, I'm going to just kind of tear it apart a little so it's all nice and big and fluffy and pretty again, and then just stuff it into your new pillow. Now, the thing about bow pillow is that you don't want it to be too full because you do want to be able to mash down the middle like this to make a cute little bow. But I think I do want the sides a little more plump, so I'm going to keep stuffing just a little bit more. A couple more handfuls of stuffing. I think this is a very green craft, y'all. We are recycling stuffing and recycling doilies. It's pretty sweet. I feel like such an environmentalist right now. Save the world, one doily and one pillow at a time. Where are my glue guns? dripping over there. Okay, I think that's enough stuffing. Let's see, it's a little chunky on that side. There we go, looks good. Okay, so when I pull it together, yes, I love it. Oh, what a pretty color. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna put one more handful of stuffing on each side. Kind of a little handful, that'll work. Alrighty, there we go. Ooh. Okay, now to close it up, you can take your needle and thread and stitch it closed, or you can stitch it with your glue gun. And the way I do that is when you pull the sides together, it should kind of go together like this to form kind of like a seam. And we're going to put our glue on the inner part there so that you don't see it and it'll stick together, right? So come here, glue gun, quit leaking all over my post-it note. Let's add a little bit of glue here. Oh, can you see? Right along there. And if it's a little bit messy, that's actually totally fine because our fabric strip is going to go over that anyways. There we go. There. There we go, all closed up. Uh-oh, you can see my blue string. Maybe I should have changed it to mauve, but I think that the little thingy's gonna cover it anyway, so we're good to go, y'all. That's cool. There. All sealed up. We've got a big rectangle pillow that's gonna get all smushed up together in the middle like this. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so now we're moving on to our next strip of fabric. And that is our... Oh, this fabric's a little bit stretchy. You can use any fabric you want, guys. I wouldn't use anything too stretchy because when you stuff it, it'll get kind of like misshapen and weird. Like it'll like poke out in weird spots and stuff like that because the stuffing will be all strange. But this fabric, I chose it solely based on the color. That's all. So, yeah, I didn't really pay attention to the stretch, but I think it's going to be okay. It's not too stretchy. Actually, guys, let's set our fabric aside. What we're going to do next is our doily. This is going to be so pretty, you guys. So this doily I made for my office, and I used this white thread with gold in it. So it has this like beautiful gold sparkle that looks so amazing next to mauve. I am in love with it. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take my glue gun, and I'm going to add a couple of little beads of glue. Ooh, covered in stuffing. Little beads of glue, like mainly just around the edge, but I think I'm going to do some in the middle too, so that once it's scrunched, like it doesn't lift up. See how it's lifting a little bit? I want that to stay down. So let's do this. Now, you're going to have a different kind of doily than I will, so it's going to be a little bit different. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the glue where the thickest stitching is, so that the glue is hidden. Because if I add the glue to spaces where it's really, really open and lacy, the glue would seep through, and we don't really want that. We don't really want to see a lot of glue. So pretty much just add your glue, like beads of glue, where you have like the most amount of like stitches bunched together, if that makes sense. And also I want to make sure that I've got it centered perfectly on my pillow, because I just want it to be kind of perfect. Okay, so now since I've got some pretty good heavy stitching around in the middle here and throughout all these petals, that's where I'm going to focus all of my glue right now. I'll probably just run like one thing of glue down each little petal and around the circle. All right, so let's flip it over. Let's run a bead of glue and a bead of glue. There we go. And tap, 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 tap. Mash it down. I need another glue thingy. Yep. I really need a new glue gun, y'all. The last one I had blew up. Like I plugged it in and it exploded. It was weird. I went to get it and it was like smoking and like it was crazy. So I don't know. And this one, like my, well, maybe my trigger doesn't work. I just don't have good luck with glue guns. Maybe it's because I buy like $5 glue guns. Maybe I need to go out and get one of those $60 glue guns. You know, I always kind of wondered if there was something to those things. Well, maybe there is. Maybe they don't explode. There we go. Tap, 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 tap. So now if you had an old doily that had kind of like a stain or, lifting up my glue, or like a hole in it or something like that, this is a perfect project because it's going to be kind of scrunched together a little bit, and so you wouldn't see like those little imperfections. Also, like, oh, I love doilies, you guys. And so like I don't know, I would have a hard time throwing away an old doily that is like stained or holey, you know. I'd rather like find a way to repurpose it. So this is like a perfect project for that. And I mean, you know, there are probably people who repair old doilies too, so if you don't want to like cover it in glue, you could probably do that instead. But, you know, if you just want to do something beautiful with it, then this is pretty cool. All right, there's my last little petal. Now I'm going to add some glue around my edges. And let's see, I think I'll just run it along the very edge. No, I'm gonna add a little here too. I'm gonna add a dollop of glue to each little flower thingy. And again, your doily will be different, so you can just add your glue wherever you see your most stitching or wherever you think is possible. Also, you know, the other thing is you do not have to use a glue gun. You could sew your doily on, and that would actually be a good thing to do if you have a doily that you love and you don't really want to like destroy it. You could sew it with just a couple stitches, and then when you're bored with your pillow, you could unstitch your doily so that you could use it as a doily again. All right, I need another glue stick, y'all. I'm going through a lot of glue here. All right, whoa, I'm running low on glue sticks. I'm gonna have to buy some more, like very soon. Oh, there we go. Add a dollop of glue. And add a dollop of glue. Okay, now for the edging. So I'm just going to add glue along the little edges underneath. So, and I'm gonna dot it. I don't want to run a whole bead across because I don't want the glue to show through like the skinny parts of it. But so I'm gonna do dot, 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 and dot, 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 dot. You know, you could probably even use a sewing machine too. I'd set it on like the stitch width to be really long, but you could just run like an edge of stitches all along that with your sewing machine. Actually, might be faster. Uh-oh, this glue stick isn't warmed up yet. Oh gosh, I love this. So if you're gonna make your own doily for your project, ooh, I recommend using a sparkly thread like this because I love it. It looks awesome. All right, warm up, little glue stick. Okay, over here. Oh, never mind. I guess I just wasn't pressing it right. It was caught on the edge there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little dots. Oh, get some strings. Oh no. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be a really cute project for a little girl's bedroom too. You could do like a colored doily. You could do sparkle doilies. You could do, oh, right now I'm working on a doily for my office. I think I told you that has pink roses. That would be kind of really pretty to do like a pillow where the doily had like roses on the edges. Oh, that would be so pretty. Okay guys, so I think I'm all glued down. Once we pinch it together, we'll see if there are other places that we could add some glue to. All right, now we are ready for our long strip of fabric. It's kind of weirded out that that's stretchy. I honestly did not notice that. I seriously just picked it for the color. Okay, so with this little piece of fabric, might be helpful if you want to iron it and iron like a seam down, but I'm just going to glue it. So got your trusty glue gun. I'm going to run a bead of glue down the edge right here, and then I'm going to fold it over like a stitch. And like we've just sewed it. I've just sewn it. There we go. Roll it over. Uh-oh, I think I let my glue get cold. No. Oh, you know what? This will keep it from stretching because now it will be sewn, or glued rather. Go. Oh man, I'm gonna need another glue stick. Oh jeepers, I seriously don't know if I have another one. That's okay because I could sew it instead. There. Okay. There we go. Now, other side. Really do need another glue stick though. Oh, I've got a bunch of glue sticks. All right, game on, glue gun. All right, I'm gonna add a little more glue there because it's coming off a little bit. Other side. This time I'm gonna do a little glue at a time because my glue dried out. I pulled it too fast. There. I got this. Cools off. Boom. Yeah. All right, so now we've got our strip with the edges folded over so that you don't have raw fabric edges. Honestly though, that might look kind of cool. You'd have like sort of a shabby chic look to it if you had like raw edges a little bit frayed. I would like that. Maybe I'll try that on a different one. All right guys, now for the fun part. So let's scrunch our pillow together, right? And some glue strings hanging off. And we're going to take our strip of fabric and we're just going to wrap it around. Oh, oh, that's what our bow pillow is gonna look like. I love it. Okay, so now we've just got to get it just right though. So for this part, oof. So we got to figure out exactly how scrunchy we want it. So we don't want it too scrunched, but that's about good, huh? Like it's scrunchy, but not too scrunchy. Take your little strip here. Let me see. We're going to take this side right here, pull it over. I'm going to fold it over so that the raw edge is underneath. Whoop. And I'm just going to glue it right here, okay, guys, with quite a generous dollop of glue. Let's just pull this one again. All right, quite a generous dollop. Ready? Just drop a boatload of glue down there. Swoop. Take your folded side, mash it down. Wait till the glue cools down a little bit. All right, are we cool? Are we cool? Oh. And there we have it, you guys. An adorable little vintage shabby chic bow pillow with a doily on it. I love it. Okay, let's see what it looks like on my little couch over here. Couch, you have a beautiful new pillow. It's been a long time coming. All right. Oh, sorry guys, I just kicked my tripod. Oh, that's pretty darn cute. I'll have to make a couple other pillows to make it look super fabulous. And yeah, just like all around beautiful little office with beautiful little crochet pillows. All right, guys, Thanks for joining me on this little adventure of how to make a doily bow pillow. I think it turned out beautifully. Imagine the color combinations you can come up with too, guys. You can do sparkle doilies, non-sparkle doilies. I was even thinking of adding like a little vintage brooch like somewhere onto it just to add a little bling to it, but I'm not going to with this one since my doily is sparkly. But can you guys see the gold sparkle? Oh, I love it. So, but you totally could, like that would be awesome. All right, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy making your own doily pillows, and I will see you later. Bye.